Javion, Coach Saban has talked about how you could be someone who's a guard or a tackle. I mean, how comfortable do you feel at both, or maybe what are the strengths you feel like you would have for both spots?
I'm comfortable at both positions, but I'm willing to play whatever coach sees me as. Last year, you all saw me at guard a lot. Freshman year, I was at tackle. Learning these two spots is definitely something that'll increase pro value. So it's really up to Coach Saban and whatever he decides for me to play.
I know it hasn't been long, but what's it been like working with Coach Wolford these first few practices?
Coach Wolf, that's my guy. I committed to him in high school, actually, when he was at South Carolina. So it's been great. He has a lot to offer. He teaches us a lot. He pushes us a lot in practice, and it's a new experience, but it's definitely one worth trying.
I've got two. First off, just like what do you like to bring to the offensive line group, maybe from an energy standpoint? It looks like you're a guy that likes to have a lot of fun.
Oh, most definitely. When we out practice and, we popping a 20-yard run here, 20-yard run there, I want to get a little hype. I want to have, the guys celebrate because it's important to have fun still. I mean, of course, this is a business, and that's how we approach it every day, but it's important to have a little fun. So, yeah, I might jump up every now and then, get a little yell in, something simple.
And I was disappointed because your fun follow on Twitter, as I saw you deleted all your posts and all your posts on Instagram. What's the rationale behind that, and kind of like, does that have anything to do with your mindset heading into this season?
Nah, just, shifting away from the media, trying to shift more towards, being where my feet are, not paying too much attention to the outside noise and being focused.
Yeah, what's maybe the best thing that you've learned or the best advice that Evan Neal has given you with your time with him?
Oh, I got a lot. The best advice he's given me probably be where your feet are. So often as young athletes right now, we get so focused on the future, or we're so focused on the past. Like, say I mess up a play, you want to think about that play, or you worried about getting down the road and going to the natty. He taught me, stay where your feet are. Take it one day at a time and be focused on where you're at right now.
Obviously still early in the spring, but a lot of spots up for grabs on the line as a whole. Who are some of the guys you've seen start to step up already?
In my opinion, honestly, the entire group as a collective whole. Obviously, it's still early in the spring, so nothing's really set, but I've definitely seen J.C. Latham take a step forward, Damian George, Seth McLaughlin, a huge step forward. A lot of guys, Kenna Randolph, Amari Kite. It's really the whole group as a collective whole. We're all moving together forward, and it's fun to watch.
You just mentioned one of them, but J.C. Latham being a younger player who's kind of started to play a little bit more. Just what have you seen out of him the last year and plus now?
He's picked up his intensity. He's picked up his focus. He's a lot more mature now. He's very, very well-rounded. He can play inside, outside, both sides, actually. He's learning a lot from us, and we're learning a lot from him as well.
Being a returning starter, just where do you think the offensive line needs to improve this offseason going into 2022?
Everywhere.
Yeah, you talk about there's not really spots set on the line yet, but how important is the spring and maybe this first scrimmage coming up for guys in their development on the line to kind of figure out where people fit in and where the pieces kind of fit?
It's very important because it allows a lot of the young guys to get that kind of game atmosphere type feeling. You and Brian Denny, you're grinding through the heat and everything, so it's very important. We all know the spring is one of the times that coaches take their time to look out to see who could be a potential impact player for the season coming up, so it's very important.
Go ahead, Steven.
I know he just got here, but what has made Jahmyr Gibbs stand out just immediately as a running back?
Everything. Excellent vision, nice cuts. He's a very strong interior blocker. I mean, he's a leader, shows by example. Jahmyr really has it all, and I'm excited to block for him.
Anything else, guys? All right.